This message is for creators and anybody else who gets kind of threatened by AI. And I think kind of everybody will. And I have a new way of thinking about it, a new way to use it, a new way to, go forwards in general. Because AI is coming for you no matter what. And it's not really coming for you, it's just going to replace you, or at least a lot of the things that you're doing. So I found a really great way to explain my new perspective. And I've had a real hard time lately. Gotta say, there's been a lot going on in my mind, a lot of struggle, a lot of thinking about my career, money, income, working. I did two jobs. I did Home Depot and toll collector because I couldn't get some motion graphics work. Um, then I quit Home Depot because I couldn't take it. More on that in like the main channel someday soon. But basically, what I've found is as a creator, as anybody, as you could be a contract writer, a lawyer, whatever, AI is going to do what you do better than you within 3 years, right? And the idea that I've found to just get to it, right, is that you have to shift, you have to graduate actually. So let's just take my position. You have to, if I was a creator, which I am, after you graduate from a creator, you say first apprentice, then a creator, then a professional, like then a business owner, and then eventually you become the manager. You own the business of other creators. And that's what you have to think about with AI is like you have to shift from being a creator to running the business for your creative, right? So think about anything that you're doing as AI replacing that. It's going to take it over. And you have to shift from your position to manager of AI. Now, you'll have many AI that you'll have to run. And that's cool because what you can do to get ahead of this is start thinking, how would you hire out people to help you right now with your main job? And likely you're going to get some real quick answers, be like, oh, I wish somebody could post all my posts or write all my captions or, literally be my photographer or so on. And start learning those skills. So this is how to figure out how to do it, how to figure out how to beat AI, right? Basically, you try to replace yourself, use AI and figure out all of the things that it could potentially and can replace you or a team of you. And then what's left, the ideas, which is likely the thing, is like AI, ChatGPT, nothing can create ideas. You could say, oh, write me 100 ideas. No, those aren't ideas. Those are like research points. Like a good idea is coming up with something that's in your mind, that's a thought that you want to see. I mean, I could tell AI to make me 100 YouTube video ideas, and I don't want to watch any of them because it's not an idea that's good. You have to create. And that's what's one of the things that's left. AI can't do that, not in my opinion. So that's like this video is something I've just thought of. It's an idea that's mine. It's human. It's very original, and AI is not writing this. I could tell AI to write it, but then that's missing the point, right? I'd rather have AI do the work. So I'm going to figure out in this process of this video how to upload, how to do the captions, how to automate, how to do one. Airtable is the way. And that's how I'm going to go ahead and have AI replace all of the steps that I could do or that I do. And then at that point, I'll see what's left. Okay, so it's filming. I don't necessarily want to give that up. Filming is a very fun thing to do for me, so it's a hobby. But if I had a whole team of people, I would still do this because this is something that's inherently valuable. It's just like the idea generation, which again, I can pump this into AI eventually, or have them have my videos and they'll replace this, and I just give the idea. That's the idea. That's the idea, is that I can replace so many steps, but the true concept, the personal brand, the entity behind it all is irreplaceable. And that's what you want to become. You want to become the manager of your business, the manager of AI. And this is the the relief that I felt, like lost. What direction do I go? What am I supposed to learn? Like I just learned Figma, right? And it's amazing. I love Figma. I used it immediately for work, but I'm like, this should easily be replaced by AI eventually. Like, make me a mock-up of this or that, and then I tweak it with Figma. But I only need to know the basics. So I look at kind of a lot of stuff as like, well, what am I supposed to learn, right? And look at this cool falling branches and leaves. It's pretty sweet. It's beautiful. Anyways, I'm just like, well, what skills? Because I have to be continuing education as a creator. I have to always be learning something, have an idea, and then change it next month when it's dead trending or whatever. So the idea, not the idea, I'm just kind of losing my train of thought here, but I hope you guys see what I'm talking about. If you understand that when we're really just thinking about what direction to go, what are we going to learn? Now, if you follow this idea and you do agree with me, well, you're going to have to learn AI, but it's not aimless. It's not like, oh, go on Midjourney or whatever. It's what is it that you do already in your actual skills, and not AI, what you do, like what you do, and then replace yourself. That's how to know what to learn. Do you make thumbnail images for your thing? Well, then start researching how to make thumbnail images with AI, or templatize an AI workflow, because it doesn't have to do the whole thing, but can it speed it up? Is your knowledge and skill in AI significant enough? Because that's what's going to keep you working. It's going to keep you progressing and getting better. That's the thing. It's like, you will fall behind if you don't basically try to replace yourself. I haven't really heard many people talk about it this way with such clarity. Like, you just take your job and try to replace it. That's what to learn. And as soon as you do that, you go, shit, I can create more. I can do more in this one thing. Now, let me tell you why this is exciting, because a lot of people will be like, oh, but I love it. I love creating, so on. Let's take MKBHD for a minute, the YouTuber. And he talks about this octopus model. And he's like, there's many parts. There's editing, writing, scripting, coloring, performance, blah, 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 set, B-roll, so on. And he delegates each of these roles out. And if let's say he said, you say 24 hours recording a video, but at the same time you have somebody else doing the thumbnail images and spending the same 24 hours just on that thumbnail, that video is going to do so incredible, because you have 48 combined hours at the same time, right, on two things. But if it was all you and you had to do 24 to every limb of your system, it's going to take forever and it's not going to come out as great, right? But if you have AI be your team and you replace your thumbnail or part of it, a big chunk of the time, or have, AI auto correct your editing, right? Because I can use Descript and auto edit. Like, it's really good. Descript is incredible. I have a video on it. I really believe in that. And if you wanted to do voiceover, you can have AI do that. You can have Descript, just train it with your voice. You don't need 11 labs, just get Descript for everything. And also, like, I'm a big fan of being cheap. Descript and Runway right now for creators. Anyways, but you can get rid of massive chunks, and it's not sacrificing your creative. It's actually just delegating it to a whole team that's fun, and you get to still do the thing that you think is important, that is fun to you, or that's important to you, that you do best. Generally speaking, it's going to be the talking on camera and probably a lot of the writing. Like I said, the ideation is going to be, I believe, the most important thing. If you could snap your fingers and say, whatever this video is, I want a video on this. Here's the points. and it made it just like this, and bam, good, I'm done. Now I'm gonna go spend time with my family or focus on comments and connection and maybe do some calls or go live or something like that, right? That's why this is so significantly, um, it's not so I'm losing my train of thought again. It's ADD. That's why it's not as bad as I thought it was. I was like really worried. I've been really stressed out for, wow, it's been like 4 years AI's been coming for my job, and it's basically officially taken it. I really got to make a whole video on it. But motion graphics world, entertainment business, social media, it's a whole new landscape that is just pretty much dead. And, it's unappreciated as well, and the money's not there, so you also got to think, if AI takes a job, that's one person less to buy things that AI is going to make. It's like kind of a downward spiral, right? I don't have the money I used to have, so I'm not buying things, and those companies are firing people and using AI to promote their marketing and so on, and then their clients they're not making as many sales because people have lost their jobs. It's like, it's not good. But you can keep your job if you use it. If you're ahead of the curve, you say, hey, I'm AI sufficient on your resume, right? And I'm good at Runway, Midjourney, Firefly, VO, blah, 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 blah. And they go, oh, so you're a team. You're a whole company that I'd be hiring. But as a person, same amount of hours, same amount of effort, just a new skill set. You're getting into a new career. You're a manager, a creative manager. And that's what people are going to hire. I mean, if I were to hire somebody right now, I would absolutely hire somebody who knows AI. If they didn't, I'd be like, ooh, that's not what I'm looking for. I need somebody who knows Airtable, like really well. I need somebody to teach me too. So that's kind of what is on my mind, and I'm really curious what you guys think of this. What is your direction going forward with AI? What are you trying to learn specifically? What softwares? Why? The why is so important. Why are you even bothering learning Midjourney? Are you actually using that in the pipeline of your stuff, aside from creating a picture that you're going to composite in Photoshop? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like real replacement, like with Airtable, for example. You upload the thing, give it the prompt, automate, bring it back in, accept, automate, upload. If you're using maybe GHL or something, right? Like actually replace or templatize, if nothing else. I'm actually going to go home after this, and I used AI, and I had it use I made a design file, a new brand board, and I used AI to tweak it and help me refine the branding. And then I was like, great, cool. Now I'm gonna go home and templatize my videos for the main channel. I'm gonna do 4 to 5 types of styles for screen animations, lower thirds, transitions, blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna templatize that shit. And then I'm gonna use AI to help me, code it into Resolve, maybe After Effects, but I need to learn it, so I'll learn it in After Effects, but I really prefer to edit in DaVinci Resolve these days. Past few years, actually. It's just better. I like it. Also, fuck Adobe, because they're a terrible company. But, yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. And if you guys are interested in details of, what I learned, I am considering sharing that in the main channel. Like screen shares, actual tutorials, concepts, thinking behind a particular thing. That would all be in one video. If you guys think that would be really cool to see and to learn, please let me know. I'm really curious what anybody else thinks. I'm really out of touch with the minds of others around this topic. Unless it's somebody else, like say my brother or something, who already agrees and has already thought of this, and we might spitball on it. But yeah, we're in this together, all of us creatives and everybody. So I'd really like to just hear from you. I'm curious what other people think. All right, next time, peace.